Dinas is a superb, albeit small, paragliding site with beautiful views across Aberystwyth quayside, beaches, town centre and beyond. It is also the gateway to a spectacular 12-kilometre cliff run down to Llanrhystud. However, to join that cliff run there is one small obstacle, a 900-metre gap. In this video we show you the technique for successfully crossing that gap. So into Google Earth, as it's a good start point to demonstrating what's required to make the crossing from Dinas to join the cliff run to fly the 12 kilometres to Llanrhystud. So this is the Dinas ridge here. This is the Wellington Tower, which marks the highest point on Dinas. Dinas being a small ridge 100 metres above sea level. And over here is the start of the cliffs. So between Dinas and at the start of the cliffs is a gap of 915 metres. So from a 100-metre hill, we need to fly 915 metres. So there are two elements to doing that. One is the glide and two is the height required. So if we look at the glide first, the temptation would be to fly the shortest route from A to B to arrive here. However, this section here, as you can see in this clip, as you approach the cliffs, you can see that there's a very steep gradient to the start of the cliffs. And that creates, or certainly contributes, to a very strong venturi in this area here as the wind is accelerating around that corner. And what you can get here is a very strong wind, which you could potentially find yourself being blown back into the rotor behind the cliffs here, or actually getting dumped into the stones here as you just don't have the penetration to move forward. So the recommendation and the direction that we travel is from the Wellington Tower. We fly out to out to sea, really, to this point here where we can now see down the cliffs. And again, as you can see in my position in this video clip, I've flown out and I can see down the cliffs. And then from there, we then fly from there to join the cliffs and gain our height to fly to Llanrhystud. The second part to making a successful crossing is the minimum height you need above sea level. So in this clip here, I'm at the perfect height. I'm 710 feet above the beach. The minimum that I always go for is 650 feet. So I've got sufficient height to make that crossing. However, be very patient at this point. If you've not got sufficient height, just go back and work Dinas till you have the height to go across, because you do not want to get caught short. At this point, congratulations, you've successfully made the crossing. All that's left to do is get up close and personal to the first cliff here, work your height up and then set your course for Llanrhystud. Best of luck.